Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name's Kat. As always, this is
Lauren.
This is part 2 of decorating our yard. The first part saw us decorating a suspended cauldron. Now we're gonna decorate the door where all of the kids come and get their Halloween treats. Let's not make this intro too long and just hop right in.
Let's do this.
Okay, so this is kind of, I'll have some more. This is what I have so far. I have gotta move my mailbox. I gotta get my suit of armor fellow sorted out. Red's somewhat decorated him. I bought him off of a commercial that I decorated a couple of years ago. So yeah, this is what we're gonna deal with here. There's clay in our fireplace. We built this last year. So if you were here last year, I don't know if I made a video or not, but we built this out of insulating foam and pool noodles. So you can kind of see the base frame, insulating foam. Just made it what it was. And because we do Hocus Pocus theme, we got Mary, Sarah. These are her rat tail count, Billy and Winnie. And we put a little faux flame in there. Anyway, let's go put this in the front. So to keep this thing from blowing around, I sandbag these down here. Okay, so I got the sandbags on either corner. It's pretty solid, like we get colossal winds here. And this is my little fire deal. It blows flame, you plug it in. So I'll pop that on. Actually, I think I'm gonna cover this with black tarping. One sec. So I just kind of covered that in black. Pop that in there, and I'm gonna get my faux sticks. So these are just made out of pool noodles and painted and carved and all the things, and they just go in here. In my fireplace, I have a cauldron usually bubbling up there. So this is one of those just bubblers that you can find. They're just like tabletop bubblers, and I put it in a Ziploc container, which painted black, and it just kind of sits in there. So I'll fill it with water and show you. So you can kind of see the innards working. So once it's hanging, you won't see all that. You just see a little bit of fog coming through. Last year, I put a hook, so I can just hook that guy to that. That will bubble. That will be fire. You get the point. All right, I like to decorate like the mantle as if it was my mantle inside my house. So I'm gonna put some cloth, some fun jars. I also made a book many years ago, not a couple years ago, many years ago. It was probably one of my first Halloween props I made when I came back to the city. So I will show you book as well in this video. But he usually sits up on the mantle as well. So I bought this at the dollar store. It's just like, it's like a tablecloth, but it's like see-through. You could use it as a veil. Oh, it smells good too. It's going on top. What do you think, Brad? Like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Like that? Perfect. Before we get too far, I'm going to switch my light out to a purple one.
I made this. My mom doesn't know in video, but I made this. It's called a Bloody Mary, and I think it would look very cute on the shelf.
I always switch my bulb up there to a purple bulb. I keep it in an orange bulb container. You know, all the things. I'm gonna switch it out. I just had the house painted, so I'm not gonna put these on the house this year. It really upsets me, but we put some on the door. But Red just made a really fun little observation. What if we put it on the fence? I love it. All right.
Do that.
We're gonna time lapse it. Oh, I'll show you monkey snot first. Because I work in the film industry, I have something called a tape roll. And this is monkey snot. And this is what it looks like. It's a double-sided tape. You need to have it if you're gonna be decorating stuff. All right, time lapse. Now these are all my spooky jars I made. Like I have Aya Newt, and these are black-eyed peas in there, and they live up here on my kind of odds and ends cabinet. I also gotta put the book up here, so we'll just keep filling it with jars. We have a jar of eyeballs. And of course I'll play with this until I feel it's right. Stetson made a Bloody Mary. Can live up here. Okay, so there's a bunch of jars that we've made over the years. We've got fairy bones, it's got bones in it, toadstools, this is sesame seeds, eye of newt back here, black-eyed peas, vampire's blood. That one's really fun. So that just lives up here. I'll be tweaking this quite a bit because we have to put book here in the middle, but Red and I want to hang our wreath up there. I don't do a door wreath, so I'm gonna put the wreath up there. Okay, so we are gonna start dressing this quote-unquote mantle. I'm gonna start with, this is interesting. So these are just faux books. It's a box that I just made a random cover for. And it just sits usually in the corner just to give some height. Like you normally don't see it. It says spells and hexes. And I actually made another one, which is more of an old book that says potions. And it also sits up here and just gives stuff some height. Like you may never see any of that, and that's fine. It's just to give height. First, I'm gonna do this side. So I've got this old, it used to be a garden lantern, all the glass blew out of it, so I put a little dressed up skeleton in there. And he's just gonna live up here.
So cute.
Red loves him. I love him too, and he's just fun. And then I'm gonna start, oh, Stetson just brought me this, or Red just brought me this. Red and her dad just fixed this. So this is a jar of eyeballs. So we do a lot of our own kind of odd containers. So actually, Red,
yeah,
what we should start with is book.
Of course.
Of course. So Red and I, many years ago, many years ago, we made book from Hocus Pocus. And book usually lives right here in the middle of the mantle.
Heavy.
Yeah, it is not a book you can open. This is our book. It's an old Grey's Anatomy book. I don't want to open it too much, but it's an old Grey's Anatomy book that I did the outside of. And book usually lives here on the mantle because book. And so that goes there, and then we decorate with all of our jars. You got Stetson built a little Bloody Mary jar.
Perfect.
They can live there.
Imitation.
This is my Eye of Newt jar. This is black-eyed peas in a olive oil bottle that I recovered from the trash. I just printed out these. You can make your own. There's a lot on Pinterest you can buy. And I just start layering in jars.
Here's a fun one.
This one's vampire's blood. This is oil and corn syrup and food coloring. And it just looks like vampire's blood.
Amazing.
And he can live there. Oh, this is fun. I just did this with like a crackle paint and hot glue and painted it orange and neon colors, and it glows in the dark. Hey, Red.
Yeah?
Do you want to grab me, where's that witch that I had in that?
Oh, back there.
Yeah, my mom, hold on, I'll go get it. No, not those ones,
Oh, in here.
yeah, that one. Okay, pass it to me.
There you go.
So when I was little, my mother made me this. She sewed it out of a pattern that she got from somewhere, and I just love it. It's a little witch. And she gets, I gotta put her up here too. You know what we need up here? Where's that little pumpkin you found?
Oh. In here?
No, remember that little, no, that other orange one. Remember? I think it's in the garage now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Red's gonna bring a pumpkin out. I'm gonna keep going with some jars. This one's a fun one. This, I think, was a big bubble bath container, and I just covered it with some paper towel and probably Mod Podge. Threw a skull on and then waxed the top of it.
the pumpkin?
That's the pumpkin.
It was on the table.
Of course. Red found this little pumpkin, so I think it should go out here too. It's just about layering. Oh, this is our fairy lights. We had this jar lights up. I don't think you can see it on camera. You might be. The sun's in there. Yeah, a little bit. But it lights up.
Perfect.
Which one is this?
That's my mummy dust.
Red made some mummy dust.
It
And
used to be like
a bubble
soap,
bath. It used to be soap.
or like something like that.
Okay. Let's grab some more. These are toadstools, and these are just sesame seeds in a jar. Live there. These are phoenix wings. I did paper on the top of some of these. And fairy bones. This one started to, you know what? Maybe we'll take this one to your dad and see if he'll glue this together.
Yeah.
Okay? We're gonna go get this glued one sec. I'm gonna put some fairy bones. They're just little bones in a jar. Can live there.
You just fix this guy real quick.
I made this. This is my newest obsession, is 3D printing. So this is actually it used to be a hair mask, like for your hair. I painted it and I printed out a skull and just epoxied it to the top. I just thought it was fun.
The bird cage.
Is it a fun little layer? Yeah, what are we gonna do with the bird cage?
I don't know.
I almost feel like there's almost too much up here.
Yeah, maybe we can hang it.
Hang it. We don't have to put them there.
Yeah.
These I absolutely love. These are little jars, and I can put little tea lights in them.
Yeah. All candle lights.
Yeah. Just like that. And that I'll take.
This is weird.
Yeah, this lights up too. It's a little tea light.
Kind of looks like Binks. Now that's my absolutely fave. Absolutely?
Absolutely.
Have I seen that right? And there you
Okay,
go.
and that's kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna throw some lights on here as well and just kind of spice it up a little bit. At night is when it really shines and comes through. So that is what I kind of bank on every year, is night shows. So I'm gonna add some purple lights, some fairy lights. Red, will you grab the fairy lights out of the bin?
Okay.
I have some purple fairy lights, and because I know I want to plug everything in on that corner of my, do you want to go around there and just hold on to that end? Down, down. You stop there. I'm gonna see, yeah. And I'm just gonna ever so carefully pop this in. Yeah. Just like that. This is my mantle. Once it's all lit up,
It really comes to life.
yeah, it really comes to life. I usually put a light in him as well. There's my wreath. I got some spiders.
How cute.
My cauldron lights up. That kind of looks like it's all lit. So this is just kind of where I'm at, and this is the daytime. So I will see you guys tonight when it gets dark. I'm gonna show you guys my cat. I call him Banks, and you can turn him on. Take some batteries. Hold on. Boo.
Boo!
Boo. God, I have Jabber and Jack. He goes out here too. Where am I gonna put him? We'll figure it out. Okay, that's where I put Jabber and Jack. I put him on a little stand. So I'll see you guys tonight. So this is mid-evening. I'll wait until it gets really dark to show you. I just wanted to, I was excited. Okay, I was excited. There's all the lights. There's the fire and the cauldron's bubbling. I got Jabber and Jack. I unboxed him, I think last year or the year before. You can check out that video as well on my page, on my channel. My embers are there. This will be smoking right away. I feel like this is the never-ending story because I want to put these in there as well. So I'm going to do that right now, and then I'll show you what I've done. Fixed it. I love it so much more. Okay, I'm going to hit the fog button. So that is the effect. Isn't it awesome? Okay, I know this is really dark, you guys. Red, do you want to? Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna hit the fogger at night so you can see the effect. Oh, wait, wrong button, sorry. That is what it's gonna look like at night. Okay, this is really dark, by the way. That looks real cool. All right, guys, that is everything for part 2 of my yard decor. This has been really fun. I can't wait for part 3. We're gonna do a full cemetery out here. In part 3, I'm gonna show you guys how to build your own tombstones, a DIY tombstone. Something super easy to do, and you do not have to spend an arm and a leg. Don't forget to subscribe for that, and we'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.